everybody. This is Lowell Thomas to tell you about World Airways, one of America's great international air carriers, whose proud emblem represents the best there is in air travel. World Airways is a charter airline whose only business is the charter business. And the name of the company is entirely apt, for this is truly a world airline operating to and from almost any part of the globe. World is the world's largest independent carrier and has brought to the growing charter field luxury, comfort, and reliability unsurpassed by any other airline. World's home base is Oakland, California, heartland of the San Francisco Bay Area. Among other fine developments, Oakland boasts an ultra-modern international airport, a splendid terminal offering the best in service to and from all parts of the globe. Nearby is World Airways International Headquarters and the World Air Center, comprising a self-contained complex designed and equipped to handle every phase of airline operation and maintenance. World's fleet consists of the largest, finest, fastest Boeing 707 intercontinental fan jets. Its personnel, dedicated men and women of skill and long experience. Its record of on-time performance, safety, and dependability is unsurpassed, and they call it worldmanship. These are new modern offices, beautifully decorated in quiet elegance, in keeping with world's prestige and stature. From this efficient base, all of the company's manifold operations are directed and controlled. Here is where worldmanship is put into motion. World Air Center is a wholly owned subsidiary of World Airways for maintenance, service, and repair. Here is dedication to keeping every aircraft, every piece of equipment in perfect condition. The capability of World's Air Center is attested by the fact that many other airlines contract with the Air Center for maintenance of their aircraft. Every member of the Air Center team is a highly trained expert, true craftsman in the art of worldmanship. The powerful jet engines are under the constant care of these highly skilled specialists, care which contributes so much to World's outstanding record of on-schedule performance. An impressive example of the service and maintenance operation is here in the clean room. This is the area given over to the care of instruments. It is dust-proof. Temperature and humidity are rigidly controlled. These men operate on instruments with surgical skill. World's flight crews are men of dedication and experience, many with more than 1 million miles behind them. But learning never stops. Here in World's own training school, pilots and engineers periodically take required refresher courses to keep every man fully abreast of changes and improvements. Many other airlines take advantage of this superb school, sending their crews here for training. And World's hostesses, well, they excel for many reasons. They improve their skills at World's own Hostess Training School, and they are the cream of the crop, both because of careful selection and training, and very practically, because World pays its stewardesses more than other airlines. After completing a course at the Patricia Stevens Charm School in San Francisco, these attractive girls rehearse the practical aspects of fine food, service, and pleasing people with special emphasis on the handling of charter group travelers. World flight crews represent an impressive investment. Every member of every World flight team has survived a demanding selection and training program. These men are full-time members of the World Organization, high on the team that make World Charter Services what they are: safe, luxurious, supremely comfortable, and on time. World's outstanding record of maintaining scheduled arrivals and departures is not exceeded by any airline. There are many factors which contribute to the high level of excellence of all world charters. One is that you know you're in the biggest and finest jetliner in the world. Another, that the highest qualified crew is at the controls. Another, that charters originate and terminate at airports convenient for the charter group. Bermuda is a frequent choice of charter groups. In this age of low-cost jet luxury travel, destinations such as this are only a matter of a few short hours away. This group had breakfast in sub-zero Wisconsin, now lunch in sun-bathed Bermuda. Small wonder that charters are becoming so popular. Church groups, societies, clubs, fraternal and ethnic organizations, company incentive programs, full charters, shared charters, by World to all parts of the world. For example, Rio was visited by over 2,000 winners of sales contests and their wives this past winter. A wonderful way for any company to express its appreciation for jobs well done. The British Crown Colony of Hong Kong and other destinations throughout the Orient was the attraction for another large group. So was London, as were many other destinations, all at costs far below sometimes prohibitive individual rates, for world charters give full fare luxury at economy prices. Suppose we join a charter group and enjoy worldmanship from start to finish. This one originates at O'Hare Field, Chicago. Destination, Hawaii. The flight engineer makes a last-minute check. Baggage is carefully handled and loaded. No battered luggage here. The food comes from the finest caterers, specially selected and directed by World's executive chef. A World feature unique in charter flights is use of scheduled airline facilities at major air terminals. Boarding at the far end of a field is for somebody else's airline. On a Hawaiian flight, passengers not only had the feeling of already being in Hawaii, they're also in one of the world's finest restaurants. Superb cocktails, an hors d'oeuvre, and a magnificent meal, fine wines, dessert, fruit bowls, cheese trays, delectable liqueurs, flying above the weather at about 600 miles an hour. Every passenger's pleasure is the personal responsibility of World. Everybody enjoys living like a king, and on a World charter, everybody is just that. Arrival in Honolulu is always a thrilling experience. You are in an exotic land after a beautiful flight. Hawaii always offers a royal welcome to visitors to this land of aloha. Music, hula girls, flowers, a hard combination to beat. The Waikiki area, a world-famous panorama of the magnificent hotels and palm-fringed beach that stirs the heart for things to come. This is Mecca for just about anyone who dreams of the ultimate in vacations. Hawaii is a luxury which increasing thousands now enjoy, thanks to charters. Everybody goes out of their way to welcome the visitors, to show them a good time. Once settled, sightseeing is a major pursuit. Here is Iolani Palace, and across the street, the statue of King Kamehameha, conqueror of the islands. World-famous Diamond Head and the beach at Waikiki live up to every expectation. And surfing here is as exciting as anywhere in the world. There are long to be remembered sights on the neighbor islands. On the island of Hawaii, there are volcanoes, natural phenomenon that are sights indeed, especially when one of them erupts. Hawaii and luau's are synonymous. Here preparations get underway for the real thing. It's delightful, it's interesting. And when the pig is finally removed from the emu, well, it will certainly be delicious. Practically all Hawaiian entertainment begins and ends with a hula. And it's as graceful today as it was in the time of Captain Cook. But even the happiest trip must come to a happy end in this case, because on homeward bound world flights, a main topic of conversation is usually the comfort, the marvelous food, the perfect on-time service, the courteous, helpful personnel. The world has a habit of spoiling most people for traveling any other way. The best testimonial for any company lies in its list of satisfied customers. The roster of those who have availed themselves of World's outstanding service, safety, and dependability, well, it looks like a page from the Blue Book of American business and organizations. These people have repeatedly selected World for their group movements because they know it's a responsible, dependable, and financially secure organization, the largest charter carrier in operation today and still growing. They know of World's high standards in equipment, maintenance, personnel, and performance. They know World's planes will be where they're supposed to be when they're supposed to be there. And they know that World is a charter airline whose only business is charter business. But most important, they know that everybody in the company has a single-minded, dedication to make certain that World remains the top carrier in its field. Just how well this high purpose is being fulfilled is attested by awards and citations. In addition to word of mouth of satisfied customers, World tells its story by means of large-scale advertising and public relations programs, particularly within the travel industry. Recently, the official examiner of the Civil Aeronautics Board termed World the largest and most financially successful of the supplemental air carriers. World is truly a worldwide organization. There are now World offices around the globe: Oakland, Los Angeles, New York, London, Frankfurt, Paris, Washington, Honolulu, Tokyo, you name it. They're all part of World's growth and constantly expanding service. As World Airways grows larger, it is helping the world to grow smaller. This company holds such records as the longest commercial flight in a Boeing jet, 8,000 miles non-stop from Oakland to Tel Aviv, almost halfway around the globe. And World Airways recently became the first airline to fly non-stop from New York to Hawaii. World Airways is growing every day on the only foundation it knows: service, dependability, integrity, and the personal satisfaction of every charter group, of every passenger. Well, thank you for listening to the World Story. And the next time you're thinking charter, think of World. You'll find there's a world of difference. This is Lowell Thomas saying so long for now.